Well, hello everyone again. That's my weird face again. I know, yeah, I know. And am I handsome actually? Am I? Yeah, I know that I am. And that question goes without the answer, you know what I'm saying? And just for the beginning, for the little intro in this video, and just since we've got this weird thing out of the way, we can just do our today's thing, which will be like, I don't know, maybe what it would be. Today on my way home, I was pondering around the point how to just to make like those vehicles legal in our country, those ones that everyone is about to drag into our country without having to pay all the taxes in a proper way, you know what I'm saying? And that just happens, it's all without and just concentrations on that point, or just without any reservations. That goes like as it goes, and we can no can do actually. Especially me, I'm not in the picture of those activities. I'm not a customer officer. I'm not just state official. Maybe in the slightest way, and I'm not in the process of just importing those vehicles. And the point of my video of today, actually, those cars that our locals, they drag them into our country without just without paying any just proper fees, and paid things that are related to that process of importing some foreign goods that are imported from foreign regions, from different just countries that let's say about maybe about being related to European Union for this particular subject of my speaking of today. And those vehicles are being imported again without just following any official rules, and those violators of those rules, they are actually our citizens, our nicest citizens of our nicest country ever. And they just do what they do. They got used to free things, and they don't will to pay too much for whatever, let alone cars that are pretty actually good ones and dope, I should say. And they're new, they're just have low mileage, and they're dragged actually without any permissions, as I said, and that just goes as it goes. And I actually want to emphasize the fact that that just happens as our country, and those state officials, customer office itself, it just allows that shit to happen, you know what I'm saying? And without any allowance, and all the needed clearances as for that process, that just wouldn't happen in the way that happens right now. It's happening just right now when I'm speaking, when I'm giving this rant of today. It just might just happen at the same time, even going in parallels. As I'm speaking, that shit happens, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we've got used for in our country. And I'm actually pretty abiding citizen as I am, and law-abiding citizen as I am, and I prefer to pay all the necessary things that have to be paid. And I mean, I can just skip at some points, but it usually goes to the letter of law, and just as I do my life, I prefer things to be officially done and officially said, I should say, and that's what I stand for. I advocate any legal activities, and I don't advocate any illegal ones, and those just how do we call them, Euro driving license plates, Euro shields, actually, Euro plates, Euro license plates, plates as we call them, Euro plates, and they just cross our borders, and just reside elsewhere, like in our vicinities, let's say in my town where we're living. And there are a lot of just new arrived and new derivated vehicles around place where I live in, and they just roll around, get around without worrying too much about being caught by police, and let's say some guys that they get caught and they about to pay huge fines, and they are charged with huge fines. Let's say I heard even a number about 1 million in our currency. That happened, and that just happened. I don't know how those ones have to deal with that shit, and I don't know. I'm not in their skin, and thanks God again. And I don't prefer to just direct throughout the custom without paying any official bills, and I registered my vehicle in a way it should be, and I'm contented about that. I'm not about to cheat anyone here, and to not to avoid some just custom things as they should happen into their places where they should be, and they actually are in those places. But those ones who drag these vehicles through the borderline, and they just don't pay any kinds of shit that are related to regular rules that custom has. And that's the thing I decided to brought for today, and I try to keep this point clear. And I don't know, it's up for you to decide how I was at my speech of today, and I'll see you in nearest videos as I always do. And that's it about today. Keep things nice and simple and good in your lives, and follow your own route. Follow your own, and follow your own life tracks, and your own just whatever it would be, like life tracks, activities, and way of thinking, the mindsets that you have, and everything's gonna be fine with you then. That's about it for today, and see y'all. Bye.